Every Republican candidate we interviewed say they plan to vote for Mr. Trump come November. But when we asked whether or not they consider themselves to be MAGA Republicans, we found the candidates are very divided. Do you consider yourself to be a MAGA Republican?
A MAGA Republican? No, I'm a common sense Christian conservative.
I support President Trump 100%. I was his campaign chair in 2020. I organized sheriffs for Trump in 2016.
Do you consider yourself to be a MAGA Republican?
No, I don't consider myself to be anything except trying to live with integrity and morality and making sure that our citizens do the same.
I do, because I want to see America be great again.
You think we're not great now?
Not as great as we could be.
Donald Trump's influence on North Carolina politics has a mixed record. In the last election, he endorsed Ted Budd for Senate and Bo Hines for Congress. Budd went on to win, Hines lost. Every Republican we interviewed seemingly shares one thing in common when it comes to talking about Donald Trump. Be careful what you say.
DeSantis is a young man, a young family, extremely intelligent.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying anything negative about Trump, though. You know.
I'm not sure what that is really. You know, it's certainly people that believe in what President Trump says, and I guess to that extent I am.
Some of the candidates say they're not concerned about Mr. Trump's legal trouble. He faces 91 criminal charges.
I don't believe that he's going to be convicted of anything. I don't believe what they've charged him is really a crime per se.
He didn't try to take back the election in 2020?
No. Honestly, no.
It's one of the tragedies is we have seen the perversion of law. I don't look at any of the charges right now as being legitimate.
You don't have a problem with what the former president did on January 6th?
I do not look at these as being legitimate charges.
If the former president is convicted, you're in law enforcement. Is that a problem for you?
It concerns me of the conviction, but at this point, there are no convictions.
Mr. Trump has endorsed several candidates in our area. Virginia Foxx, Richard Hudson, both incumbents, but also a political newcomer, Addison McDowell. He is running in the 6th Congressional District. Bill O'Neill, WXII 12 News.